What is going on, everyone? It's your boy, Pat Bernard, aka the Gobbler, aka the Gobbler, aka Pat from Ambler. What's going on, everybody? Listen, as you saw it, again, where the Flyers struggle in the 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 empty netters when they sent the extra attacker out. This is where they struggle. Most of the games that they lost were from these empty netters. They cannot find a way to capitalize on. So, um, let's talk about this Philadelphia Flyers team tonight. Again, not much of a battle through 20 through 40 minutes of hockey. Not much of a battle from these Philadelphia Flyers. You had guys making plays for the Golden Knights again. You saw the separations from a good quality team to a dumpster fire. That's what you had laid out for you tonight. Uh, again, guys making big plays. Um, it didn't start out well for your Philadelphia Flyers tonight. And right there at the barn, right there home at the Wells Fargo Center, you had a lot of guys already cooked. Um, just they thrown in the towel, if you will, the Philadelphia Flyers. So let's quickly not let's break down this game together. Let's take a look at it. Before I do that, I would definitely want to get into some of the sponsors, great sponsors here at EOP. What we do best here with a lot of people. Look, if you guys are looking for a great sponsorship for the future, anyone watching this, any kind of business owner, you want to do some business here with EOP, we'll take care of you. Again, a lot of people are getting a lot of good business from us. So let's talk about this. Um, so here we go. Here goes. Oh, sorry, that's the old one. Come down to Dolan's Bar this Friday night here, St. Patty's Day, with our man Brett Porsche. Great guy. I've been around the guy. Great dude. Um, catch him. He's from WMMR. 24 East Sellers Avenue, right, Ridley Park, 90778 is the zip code. Food, drinks, you name it, good time. Live it up there, right there in Dolan's Bar. You have the avenue right there in front of you. St. Patty's Day, it's going down. Hit up our man David R. Cherry, work compensation, medical vehicle accident, criminal law, personal injury. Hit him up at 610-565-0300. Hit him up today. And then, of course, Sherry's Tickets. Look at there. Look, you guys want to go to sports, concerts, theater, you name it. You want to go to your next sporting event, go through Sherry's Ticket, use the EOP promo code, and get yourself 10% off. 10% off comes a long way. So you have that going on. And of course, guys, look at this Philly Sports Trips. How can I forget Philly Sports Trips? Ran by my man Vinny, my guy Vinny, is putting together these wonderful trips. Again, if you guys want to go to Yankee Stadium, get on the EOP, get on Philly Press Box, go to Philly Press Box. I'm sorry, Philly Sports Trips. Let them know the EOP sent you. Look, you go to the Yankee Stadium for Yankees and Phillies. If you guys want to represent the Eagles, heading down Kansas City, do that too. It's going to be New Year, so go down there, enjoy, have a great time. And again, you guys looking for a real good package deal? You guys looking for a real good time? Go to check this deal out. You could go catch yourself a Union game, catch yourself a Phillies game, all in the same weekend out there in Colorado. It will be a great time for you and your family. Go check them out. And of course, if you guys are big time Union heads, check this one out. Go across the pond for a Union game. You ain't going to do, where else you want to go besides that? You know what I mean? Go check out Philly Sports Trips. Tell them the EOP sent you. All right, guys, let's talk about. Excuse me, I got an itch. Let's talk about this Flyers game here. And like I said, like I mentioned before, I went into the sponsors here. Uh, Not such a great start for your Philadelphia Flyers. You know, uh, you had Pavel Dortchev winning the boards, winning the battles off the boards, going around the net, and Felix Armstrong had no idea what was coming at him. Get scored on. The sorry, excuse me, the Golden Knights go up 1-0, and then Barbashev, he gets a goal again. Great puck movement, passing the puck around, doing absolutely great things. They get in there and they take care of business. once again. You got to see a real, like you got to see a legit Stanley Cup contender, and that's the Golden Knights. The Golden Knights are a good team. They are a well put together machine right now. And then you all of a sudden, the Flyers answer back with Travis Sanheim getting a lucky goal off a Golden Knights stick that went behind them, and he got the goal, and then Golden Knights came back with the attack right there in the second period, and then they just and like I said, they just tortured the Flyers for 40 minutes of play. No, it was not good for your Philadelphia Flyers. Like I said, just getting torched, getting torched. Um, yeah, Teddy Bloomberg, just like I said, get the assist from the legendary Phil Castle. Those guys were just putting it in again. Good puck movement, going around, gets the score. Now they're up 3-1. The Flyers looking to battle back. However, they did in that third period. So like the Flyers were had plenty of opportunities. They just could not seal the deal. If there's any bright spot on this Flyers team, guys like Owen Tippett, who's really fighting for a position for next year, is really again doing great things. Um, so like I said, you get good play out of him, really really solid. Um, like I said, he's really becoming a bright spot for your Flyers' future as far as maybe goal scoring and all that stuff. Still, Flyers got tons of work to do. They got to get together and figure out some dubs. So if you guys are just leaving the Wells Fargo Center, you're frustrated, you want to talk Flyers hockey, come talk with me, your man Papanord. I'm here for you. So again, you take a look at it, and then the Flyers did battle back in that third period. Third period is when the Flyers start to come alive. Nick Steeler just with a nice deke, believe it or not, just comes up, crosses over, hits the nice deke over the shoulder. Comes up 4-2 the Flyers. And Morgan Frost, not too long after that, finds himself on the scoreboard as also, you know, getting a turnover in the defensive zone, coming through the neutral zone and making a big play. So become a 4-3. However, these what's been killing the Flyers all season are the extra attacker. You think they would have a chance, but an extra attacker is just it doesn't pan out well for the Philadelphia Flyers. They've lost a bundle of games because they have no one in net at the time, and it kind of puts a nail in the coffin every time. So, like I said, Morgan Frost got, uh, like I said, not Morgan Frost, just Felix Sandstrom just got taken to the woodshed tonight, 4-3. Um, it's a shame because your Philadelphia Flyers look like they're trying to battle. They're trying to come with some big opportunities, and it just doesn't pan out well. It doesn't pan out well. They're trying. Guys like Owen Tippett are really trying to fight for a position for next year. Really wants to be a part of that 23-24 Flyers team for next year. Um, but you need help all around. You see it again. You're going against one of the best teams in the league right now. A Stanley Cup, to me, one of the Stanley Cup contenders between Golden Knights, Boston, Tampa. Uh, as we saw during the weekend, you see the Penguins are starting to catch fire. Mike Sullivan getting his 400 career win over the weekend. Yeah, but and again, and then you see how stacked this Golden Knight team is. You have guys like Jack Eichel out there, Phil Castle out there, legendary Phil Castle, stacked with a bunch of young talent, and the Flyers just if the Flyers are wounded by injuries this year, I still don't think even if those guys were healthy, I don't think they would be. I think they might be a slight much better than what they are now. Losing Travis Konecny, losing your top goal scorer, really put a dent in this team, if you will. If you ever go to your car and you see a big dent, that's what it's like to lose Travis Konecny. But let's quickly go around the horn here as far as scores and all that stuff. So you have Boston actually losing right now to Chicago, but we all know Boston's well stacked, chasing history. That team is loaded 1 through 4. Gosh, I know every time we talk Boston, it bothers me. Talking about the Bruins, it bothers me. It steams me from within. You know, um, but what can I say? They got a real franchise up there. Again, um, then you go through Edmonton, and Ottawa are tied 2-2. You have Calgary and Arizona coming up at 10 o'clock hour. You have Dallas and Vancouver coming up later on tonight. For all you night owls out there, you have Columbus Blue Jackets and San Jose Sharks. You have and of course, here goes some of the earlier games. Oh, here goes a good game to watch tonight. If you guys are night owls, the New York Islanders taking on the LA Kings. That's going to be a good one to watch. You have that. Of course, yeah. Ooh, how about Montreal? How about Montreal going to Pittsburgh and taking a dub? You know what I mean? How about so? Um, you had Tampa Bay going to New Jersey tonight, North New Jersey, and taking a dub. Win there. And of course, you had this. Flyers and Golden Knights, and then you had the Rangers taking a big win over the Capitals at home, and then Carolina beating Winnipeg. So, like I said, for the guys who are watching out there, let's talk about this Flyers game. Let's talk about what did you see. What were some of the bright spots? Because like I said, the Flyers team, they're not quitting on you. They just can't. They show you what they need. They need goal scorers. They need talent, guys with finesse. They need those kind of guys out there for you, and they do not have it. But again, the guys are trying. I'm not going to say that. You got some young legs up here that are trying to make stuff happen and not really pounding out. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is with this Flyers team. Like I said, they're really trying to do something here. Like guys, like I keep alluding to, Owen Tippett, really, really trying to fight for a position for next year. I think he kind of deserves it. He's really trying to come up big offensively, defensively, making good decisions with the puck. Come up with some good turnovers in the neutral zone. Stuff like that happens with the Philadelphia Flyers. A couple of guys out there, but um, like I said, just I just when you're playing against guys like the Golden Knights, Vegas Golden Knights, it's tough to go by. It's tough to get a dub when they're settling and ready to get ready for the playoffs. And of course, and it looks like to me a couple guys on the Flyers look like they're ready to go fishing. They're ready to get through the season over. Guys like to me, Ivan Provorov looks like he's already cut loose on the season. Um, and it's not good. It's not good when you have guys getting half-ass talent. It is what it is. Half-ass talent is what you have from this Flyers team. Then you have other guys who really want to fight for positions and want to prove that they want to be on this team for next year. And of course, I don't know if you guys saw the news that's been floating around. I don't know if they've been watching me on Sunday mornings with my partner Mike, but I keep on saying trade Carhart now. Trade Carhart now. I've been throwing it all over Twitter. Trade Carhart now. Get your value. So, uh, and now all of a sudden, um, that's now that's approaching. It's becoming rumors are starting to sound like a reality for this Flyers team. Uh, and it is what it is. But look, like I said, let's talk about this Flyers loss tonight. Flyers lose 4-3, 5-3 rather. Uh, like I said, not doing good, not doing well with the empty netters. They lost a bunch of games with the 6-on-5s, but the empty netters have been killing this team. It's been the nail in the coffin for the Flyers. Like again, losing 5-3 to the Golden Knights tonight, and again, great hire by Vegas by bringing in Bruce Cassidy. Again, a Boston Bruins product. You bring him in to coach this team, and look where they're at now. They're one of the top teams in the West. So, uh, and that was somebody I went the Flyers to get. However, John Tortorella hasn't been bad, but you can see John Tortorella is also standing in his own personal hell, being the bench boss for this Flyers team. So, with that being said, guys, like I said, chime into the show if you're on your way home from the Wells Fargo Center, if you're frustrated with this team, if you have you given up on this team. I'm one of the few losers in this world that hasn't. I'm just like you at home. I just want to see the pieces for next year. Again, this is all about evaluating, and I don't know if the Flyers will be good next year either. It's all about for the future. And listen, I think the Flyers are coming around to tell you that they're not going to waste Carhartt's prime. If the rumors are true that they're looking to move on from him and get the bang for their buck, they have to do it now. Move on from Travis Konecny. Don't waste his time either. Um, and you go forward from there. You got to go forward from there. Sell these guys, trade them off, get everything. I mean, tear the walls down on this Flyers team and rebuild. And rebuild. You're going to have to rebuild this Flyers team from scratch. Again, like I said, you go back to today's game, right? The defense looked like they were out of sorts. The defense looked like they didn't want to play hockey. They're already thinking about home. I mean, the Golden Knights came in here, got themselves a cheesesteak, beat the piss out of Flyers, and ready to go back to Vegas, right? Um, and like I said, the Flyers and it's a shame because there's some, like I said, what I've seen tonight, the defense looked like they were cooked already from the gate. You have guys like Owen Tippett want to make moves, want to really play hockey for this team, looking to make a roster spot for next year. And I think the guy kind of deserves it. Uh, do you agree? Do you think Owen Tippett has played hard enough for a spot for next year, or just move on from him as well? Um, like I said, to me, he looks like he's really trying to become something. Again, what we all alluded to back in November, this team was loaded with a bunch of AHL players, an island of misfit toys, if you will. That's what this Flyers team is. You seen it going against the Golden Knights tonight, a Stanley Cup contender versus a dumpster fire. You have a few pieces that you can work with for next year, and the rest of the team you can just chip away. And look, let's have it. Let's chip away from this Flyers team. Let's really move on from it. Let's tear the whole walls down. Go trade Carhart, like I've been alluding to in my tweets. And now I think the Flyers are starting to read them. Go get your bang for your buck now. Go get your bang for your buck. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, guys, like I said, 5-3 loss to the Vegas Golden State Knights, Golden Knights rather. I'm sorry, I don't know why I got tongue twisted there. Golden Knights, 5-3 loss. Again, oh, I mean, again, you saw some bright spots. Nick Saylor with the deke, Morgan Frost with the nice goal, the turnover in the defensive zone, and making a big play out of there. From getting nice assists from JVR. But when you you're stacked up against a Golden Knights team who had great puck movement, uh, guys who really played solid for you. For Vegas Golden Knights, they got a stacked team. They're in ready win now mode. So again, you're dealing with one of the top teams in the West. Came up short again. It fought to the end. Fought to the end. In that third period, really trying to shift gears into in a high mode, but nothing panned out for this Flyers team. Nothing panned out. As again, the empty netters. Like I said, the Flyers have lost bundles, bundle of games, and you saw tonight another empty net goal, another nail in the coffin for the Flyers. So again, what did the Flyers do from here? What did they do? Um, Listen, you gotta come and get ready to go fight another one. You gotta get ready to fight live to fight another day. So their next game is they have Buffalo coming in. Buffalo again want to become a playoff team. Uh, and for them to come in South Philly on Friday night, that'd be a blessing for them to come in here, have some beers, get a cheesesteak, beat up the Flyers, and call themselves a day. Get yourself the 2 points that you need to look for a playoff spot. So, guys, look, I'm Pat Bernard. Thanks for checking in. Of course, this is the Clear the Ice show here on the EOP Network, Edge of Philly Sports Network. Again, great show. As always, stay with me, Matty B, my man Mike Laro, my man Big Al. Um, check in with us. We'll be clearing every Flyers post game show. We will be with you. Guys, have a good one. We're out of here.